and the hip adductor. So our outer and inner thighs. That's what today will be all about, okay? Are you ready to get started? All right, let's go ahead and start by sitting here, nice and tall, seated, cross-legged, with the backs of the hands on the knees. And we're just going to take a few nice deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. Really lift the spine nice and tall. Lift through the crown of that head and imagine that the spine is like a series of building blocks, one stacked right on top of the next. And with every breath, you're growing a little bit taller and longer. Let's start to also wake up those muscles of the scoop. So draw in with that pelvic floor. Pull in the transverse abdominis and set everything into place with the external obliques and just experience that scoop for a couple of breaths. Feel how that supports you from the inside out. From here, let's go ahead and bring the legs out into a V shape. Now I know that these inner thighs are not yet stretched or warmed up. This might feel like, if you need to bend your knees a little bit, that's fine. Or if you need to bring the legs closer together, that's fine. Whatever works for you here. We're just gonna try to get a gentle little stretch in through these inner thighs before we work them hard, okay? So bring the arms to the front. Take a nice inhale to prepare. And exhale, begin to slide forward just to your boundary of tension where it's like, that's enough for me. I'm feeling it in the hamstrings and the inner thighs, and then slide right back up. Inhale here. Exhale and gently drop down to your boundary of tension. Keep in mind here that nothing is fast or herky-jerky or bouncy, right? We want everything to be really nice and smooth and gentle. Nice job, we'll do one more. Inhaling at the top and exhaling, just coming forward to wherever we feel like it's a good boundary for us. Holding here for a few moments. And come on up to the top. Beautiful. Now bring one leg in to the center. Just cross that other leg over. And here, we're trying to get some good stretching through those outer thighs, the hip abductors. You're just going to gently draw the knee in and across toward that opposite shoulder. And you can turn the spine ever so slightly until you feel a nice stretch there. Let's release, come back to the center, and just do the same thing on the other side. We'll cross over. Gently draw the knee in toward the opposite shoulder and add in a gentle twist for the spine. Back to the center. All right, that was a quick warm up. Are you ready to dive in? All right, let's do this thing. We're going to come down to the side. And we're going to begin today with the side leg series because it's all about outer and inner thighs. So I want you to line yourself up with the back of your mat. You can place your head down on the arm. And your bottom leg's gonna come forward, just angled toward the other corner of the mat. So you have some extra stability there. Now flex that top foot, and we're gonna begin to bring it forward as we inhale. Point the toe and pull back. Remember, all the way through this side leg series, we're keeping the hips as stable and as still as possible. Of course, we're moving back and forth, but we're trying not to let the hips rock. There you go. Just imagine you have like a pin kind of coming down and it's going through both of your hip bones and it's holding them nice and solid and strong right in place. Beautiful job. Let's try a couple more here. We inhale forward, exhale back and squeeze. Inhale forward. Exhale back and squeeze. Let's do one more. Inhale, flex the foot, come forward. Exhale, point the toe, come back and hold. Really squeeze those glutes in the back there. And now we're gonna bring both legs together. So bring that bottom leg back so that it's right in line with the top leg. And now we point the toe of the top foot and flex it as we come down. So it's inhale, point, exhale, flex. And as we're coming up, we're trying to really activate those muscles in the abductors. And then as we're coming down, we're trying not to let anything be lazy. So actively pull in with the inner thighs. There you go. And we'll try 8 of these here. Inhale up, exhale down. And here's 5. Starting to feel a little burn, yes? Me too. 3, 2, and hold on 1 at the top. Bottom leg comes up to meet the top leg. You squeeze those inner thighs together, and then both legs come down together, all right? So top leg up, bottom leg up, down slowly together with control. It's up, up, ooh, down. Very nice. Now, it's easy on these to forget about your scoop, okay? Because we're so focused on what's going on there in those legs. So just make sure you still have that pelvic floor engaged. That'll set the stage for the rest of the scoop. Oh boy, one more on here. We come up and down. Both legs together. Lift up and down. As much as possible, try to continue to keep the hips still. I know it's really hard here, so you have less stability. But the harder you scoop, the better that I think you'll find that is. Now we'll go 3, and 2, one more here. Oh my goodness, good job. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and lift up here for a moment. And just for a quick second, we're gonna bring that top leg around to the front. Give those abductors a little bit of a stretch, they'll appreciate it. All right, we're right back into it. So this time we're gonna bring the forearm down. So we're not gonna lay it all the way down like we did before. It's just on the forearm. And now that top leg is going to be right here. We're just going to do a small little lift, okay? It's kind of like a pulsing motion up and down right here. It goes a little faster, you'll notice, than the other ones that we've done, but still trying to maintain that level of precision and fluidity and control that we had a moment ago. Ooh, these are tough, these are tough. Take a break if you need one. We're almost there. So we're gonna go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ah, good job. Okay, one more little stretch here. Sitting up, pulling the leg across. And let's now do the same thing, same little series on the other side. So, flip sides here. Line yourself up with the back of the mat. Bottom leg comes forward, angles a little bit just for an extra base of stability here. And then we're going to flex that back foot, bring it forward on the inhale, point the toe and pull back on the exhale, keeping the hips as stable and as still as possible. If you're having trouble and you're feeling kind of wobbly in the hips, sometimes just placing this top hand down can help a bit, gives you that extra anchoring point for the body. And likewise, if you're feeling like, you know what, this is pretty easy, I don't feel like this is too much of a challenge, lifting that arm up can add maybe just that little extra challenge that you need. So kind of find what works for you here. And on the way back, I want you to really actively squeeze through the glutes. So we're not just going through the motions, we're really thinking about what is working here, what is supposed to be engaging and contracting, and then really making that happen. Squeeze, we'll try one more. Inhale forward, exhale back, squeeze here and hold. Bottom leg comes back, so it's right in line with that top leg. And now beginning with those side leg lifts. So we inhale, toes pointed, exhale and flex and bring it back down. Okay, okay? Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Being really sharp and precise with these movements. It's also helpful not to lift the legs too high, because keep in mind in the moment that bottom leg is going to have to come up and meet the top leg. So whatever we've chosen as our height is how high that bottom leg has to come. So you might want to be a little bit conservative with the height for now. And let's try 2 more. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Now up and hold with that top leg. And just like I said, bottom leg comes up to meet the top leg. That top leg should not come down to meet the bottom leg. And they come down together. Perfect. Top leg up, bottom leg meets it. Ooh, and down together. It's inhale, inhale, exhale. With control, we come down. Inhale, inhale, control on the way down. Nice job. Inhale, inhale, exhale. It's tough. Maintain the scoop. Think about those Pilates principles, even though it's hard work. 1 more. Inhale, inhale, exhale. Now both together. You lift, control back down. It's helpful here on the way down not to actually let that bottom foot touch the mat. You're hovering about like an inch or a half an inch over the mat, just so that nothing ever really lets go. Always engaged. And we'll try 3 more. And 2 more. And 1 more. Awesome job. All right. Lifting up, just like we did on the other side. And I want you to bring that top leg around for a quick little stretch. Ooh. You're doing awesome, by the way. Thanks for hanging in there. All right, coming down to the forearm, and just like on the other side, we lift a couple of inches off of the ground, and we just do a little pulsing motion here. While the leg is busy doing this, we can certainly be thinking about all of the Pilates principles in the upper body. So the shoulders down away from the ear. I don't want to see any of this, okay? So the neck is lifted, the chest is nice and tall and proud. We're supporting this really well with our scoop. And the neck is long. There you go. We'll go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. A little bit of a stretch. Ah, and from here, we're going to flow and transition onto our back. So let's bring the legs straight out in front. Bring the arms out in front as well. Tuck the tailbone under. And just try to control this all the way down toward the bottom. There we go. All right, and then from here, we're going to bring the legs up, straight up toward the ceiling. Okay, now we're going to bring the legs out like a V shape and back up together, but I want you to cross one leg over the other. So those inner thighs have to kind of exaggerate what they're doing on this one. Okay, so out, in, and cross over, squeeze the inner thighs actively, and we'll just continue this getting into a little rhythm here. Okay, so it's out and cross, and out and cross. And while we're doing this, we can't forget about our other Pilates principles. So we want to try to maintain our imprint, okay, where the low back and the neck are gently imprinted into the mat beneath us. And of course, we're supporting this with a scoop. And we'll go 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold right here. We're going to move into an exercise that I call the synchronized swimmer, okay? Because you think about when you see synchronized swimming, and they're just so graceful, right, and beautiful, and they make these sharp little movements in the water. So that's what we're going to try to kind of emulate here. So rather than coming out wide and crossing over, we're just going to crisscross right here at the top. Okay, so synchronized swimming. Here we go. Boom, boom, boom. You got it. Try to exhale every time you switch. There you go. The legs should be straight. The straighter the legs, the better. And also, every time you switch, you are really engaging those inner thighs actively, okay? So 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold on 1. Fantastic. Come on down. All right, let's go ahead and lift up into a bridge here for just a moment, and pressing those hips up toward the ceiling. Ooh, good job. Let's give those hip flexors an opportunity to elongate and stretch out just a little bit. And we'll come on down. We're going to transition here to all fours. So get there however is comfortable for you. If you just want to roll over, that's fine. If you want to get there another way, that's fine too. All right, so we're going to come onto our all fours position. And again, we're keeping with the theme of the day, which is outer and inner thighs. So we're going to start with the leg that's closest to me. I want you to balance your weight on your other 3 limbs. So if this leg is going to be moving, we want to be supported on the other leg and then our 2 arms. Imagine it's like a 3-legged stool, all right? So we get that set, we engage our scoop, and then we lift and lower. And we're not just kind of haphazardly swinging the leg up there, right? The spine is staying stable, the scoop is staying engaged. But we are really feeling those outer thighs, right? Those abductors. If for some reason this becomes uncomfortable for your wrists, you can always come down to the forearm on this back arm. It takes a little bit of pressure off of both wrists, actually. All right, we'll try 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, almost there, 3, 2, we're gonna hold on 1, and this is like the mother of all outer thigh exercises right here. We are going to extend and bend. Try to keep that height with the knee as much as possible. So keep it up as you extend the leg out, exhale out, inhale in. We don't have to do too many of these for them to be effective. We go 2, and there's a little bonus on top of this. We're gonna hold on 1 right here, flex the foot, and just for 8, up and down. 7, 6, 5, 4, ouch, 3, 2, 1, bring it in. Wow, okay, I told you, the mother of all outer thigh exercises. Go ahead and come on down into a shell stretch. That was awesome, nice job. You might want to even lean a little bit toward the leg that we just worked, just to emphasize the stretch on that side a little bit more heavily. Good, coming back to the center, we are switching sides. So you can stay put right where you are and just move the other leg. I'm just gonna turn around just so you can see this side on me a little bit better. You don't have to necessarily turn like this. All right, are we ready? Stabilize the spine, scoop in with those abs, and here we go. It's up and down. Lift and lower. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. Beautiful job. There's no particular rule for how high we need to get here. Just kind of come to where it feels good for you. If you want to come down on that forearm right here, it usually allows you to get a little bit of extra height if you like that. Now, what's amazing here is when we're doing this side, the other side is still burning from before, right? Are you feeling that? Yes, I certainly am. Go 4, 3, 2. We're gonna hold on 1, and here it comes. Ready? It's out and in. Try to fight for the height on that leg as long as everything else is in good alignment and is stabilized properly. I want you to try to push for that height, okay? Go 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, holding on 1, and just 8 of these, lift and lower, flex the foot, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, we come down, shell stretch. Oh, fantastic work, we're almost there, team, you're doing a great job. You can lean slightly toward the side that just worked. side, and then we'll be done, all right? So let's come on down to the mat again, kind of like where we started for the side leg series, but we're gonna do something a little bit different. Okay, so coming down, and now just the top leg for now is gonna come up and down, but whereas before you were kind of conscious of not going too high because you knew that bottom leg was gonna have to come up and meet it, now that's not the case anymore, so you can get a little bit higher. What I do want you to avoid though is coming so high that your foot starts to turn. You see this? How my toes are now facing my head? You don't want that because then you're working different muscles. Okay, we want to stay with these outer thighs. So find where that height is for you, where your toes are still facing me. All right, but you're up a little bit higher. And that's where you're gonna go to. Here we go. It's exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Perfect. Lift and lower, lift and lower. We go 4, 3, 2. We're gonna hold on 1. Hold right here and squeeze. And we're just gonna try to fight for height here because what often happens is the leg wants to start sinking back down toward the floor. So we really have to engage both the outer thighs on this leg and the inner thighs on this leg to keep it up there. Now here's a challenge for you. Try to lift 1 inch. Oh boy. That's extra right there. Oh goodness. 1 more inch, lift and squeeze. A little bit of a pulse here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And last set of side leg lifts. Give it everything you got here. It's 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more, and we're done on this side. Oh, thank goodness, right? Moving to the other side, you can just roll over if you like, or switch over to the other side of your mat, whatever works for you here. Oh, that bottom side is still feeling it. All right, here we go. Line yourself up with the back of the mat. Just like before, pick a height that works for you on this leg. That's a little bit higher than you were before, but not so high that your toes start turning toward your face, all right? And here we go. It's lift and lower, lift and lower. The nice thing about this little grand finale is we don't do a ton of repetitions on each side, but what we do is really effective, mostly because we've been working on them for a while already, right? Okay, last 4 and 3 and 2. We hold on 1 and fight for height here. Best thing you can do here is breathe. There's a tendency sometimes when it's uncomfortable to want to hold our breath, try to breathe right through it, recruit those strong scooping muscles to help you, and lift 1 inch, oh, squeeze. One more inch, up and squeeze. We are almost there, team. You are so close. We go 4, 3, 2, pulse it here. We go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and big lifts. Last 8, last 7, last 6, 5. Can you count with me here? 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Wow, nice job, team. You are fabulous, you all are rock stars. That was a tough workout. I hope you're feeling it in those inner and outer thighs. Short and sweet, but this is gonna get you moving hopefully for the rest of the day and feeling good, feeling productive. Tomorrow you'll feel a little sore, I'm sure. But thank you so much for sticking this out with me. Awesome job again. Have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.